All right, y'all, let's get back to the topics. Have y'all ever been into I don't like to call them demonic games, but games like Ouija boards or Candyman? Have y'all ever dabbled in that?
We had my parents used to take us to garage sales, and somehow we ended up with one. And my stepmother threw it in the garbage, so we never got a chance to play with it. But I do remember that as a kid. But no.
Al?
Yeah, no. I'm, playing with the devil.
Of course, I did.
Makes sense.
But I didn't think it was. They said they contact spirits. It's not. There are good spirits and bad spirits that come through the board, and I definitely had some amazing weird experiences. I'll tell you about that off camera, because to this day I'm like, how the hell did this little thing know? One time a guy in a wheelchair tried to communicate with me using a Ouija board. He was a gangbanger that got shot. Anyways, that's a whole nother story. Anyways, according to this story, nearly 30 schoolgirls in Colombia wanted all the smoke. 28 schoolgirls were hospitalized with anxiety attacks after allegedly playing with Ouija boards at school. Now, according to various reports, the girls suffered from fainting, anxiety, and other symptoms after playing the board game, and they were admitted to a hospital accompanied by parents and school faculty. Info on their diagnosis has not been released. Any advice that y'all want to give to these students? Q, I see you smiling. What you think?
No, I don't know about advice, but it's just funny because I just took a moment to look at my phone, and I remember when my stepmother threw the Ouija board away that we had commandeered from the garage sale in a bundle of games. They're produced by toy manufacturers. I'm looking at it right now, and they have it on Amazon for $21.95. So let's just use our scientific brains right here, right? Just for a little bit. I mean, do we, as rational, logical adults, believe that a board game fabricated by a toy manufacturer really has the ability to conjure spirits and this stuff or whatever? I honestly think if you believe that, you're stupid.
Oh,
now,
you calling Claudia stupid?
The question I would like to ask is, did they have the Ouija board game from off of Amazon per se? Or was it like the ancient one from the Woo lady that's dated from the Salem witch trials? Then we can have a conversation. But if it's the thing that came in the box from Walmart, then
So I told you I used them before, and it was a board game from whoever manufactured the game, right? And I was, of course, with my little young white friends, and her name was Becky. Okay. Her name was Becky, and me and her and her little sister were all in the basement. It was holy.
And you spoke to a guy in a wheelchair that used to serve in arms.
That's another day. So we all put our hands on the Ouija board and we ask it questions, and it would start moving. And I'm like, "Are you moving it?" And she's like, "No, are you moving it?" And it would spell things. We would ask it questions, and it did move. One time I was playing the game. I got addicted to it. I'm not gonna lie. I left it alone. My phone rang downstairs. My mom said, "Claudia, you get a phone call." I go, wait. I want to test it to see if it's real. I said, "Who's on the phone call board?" And it spelled out Sterling. And when I got on the phone, it was a guy named Sterling that I went to nursery school with when I was 5. So it freaked me out. We ended up throwing it away, or it got missing. It disappeared. No, I think it disappeared. But it did work, y'all. It worked. I'll mess with it now, but it did work when I was young. I'm honest.
And it's funny because you've never lied in our friendship, so I'm going to take your story for face value.
It works.
But I just don't believe it.
So when I come to Miami, do you want to try it?
No, don't you bring that shit to my house. No, just in case.
We're going to ask it if Q is going to ever really, truly unlock his better self and find
that Ouija don't know me.
Right.
That Ouija don't know me.
Okay.